Hello everyone, welcome back to that episode of Jamie Plays with me, Jamie. Today we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Endzone, A World Apart, the Prosperity DLC. And in the towards the end of the last episode, I started to expand our living capacity and kind of our social scene over here. So we have some more houses that we're building. We're also going to be building a school. There's a market here that's going to supply our people with things that we'll have to bring from other places, for example. And then also we have a cemetery, because we're going to have people start dying off soon if they haven't already. So let's jump in. You are saying, oh, you're full. So in that case, I'm tempted to build another one. Because I think the more the merrier, really, in terms of water. I mean, we want as much water as we possibly can. Oh, this only has a capacity of 5,000. That's right, okay. It's not until later on that I think it gets a higher capacity. Let's go like... No, let's go like that. There. We'll build another one right there, and it will also take from that same jetty. What else do we need to do? Let's speed up the game a little bit. Let's go on 3. So I have 7 people without a job, but I also have, oh yeah, morticians, so to work on our cemetery, teachers to educate the children, and logisticians I need as well for the market. We need some metal. How are you doing? You are creating metal. I think we're probably going to need more scrap. Actually, you know what we need to do? Something that would probably be very useful is actually doing some research. So let's go here to technology, and let's do a research station. Wait, what are you again? You're a tailor shop, you're a workshop. I guess for right now, let's just put the research station, like, here. Yeah, let's do that. And I'm going to need a road, I think. Community, no, I always do that. But go like that. You know what, let's just surround... No, let's not surround it with the thing, that should be enough. Let's do a dirt road. Nope. Going like that as well. So I think what we need to do for right now is just increase the number of builders. So let's go like that so we can build everything. And we're going to need some scrap. Oh, speaking of, oh, we're not at maximum for scrap. Let's go maximum for scrap. Because I think that's what we're missing from a lot of things. We need some scrap. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay, so let's speed up again. You need scrap, pedal. Plastic, metal tools. Yeah, I think we're doing okay here. And, oh, we have some more children. That's good. And they should be aging up relatively soon, some of them. So this school is going to start educating our children, so that way we can actually have more educated workers who can actually work better and things like that, and then we can eventually upgrade a lot of these buildings with things like power to make that even more... Oh, oncoming drought. Oh yeah, okay, there's a drought coming. We should be okay. In fact, let's say build next. We'll make that our highest priority. That way we can survive this drought and be fine. Looks like we're doing all right with food. 1,326. We might actually need a couple more. Let's go down like that. And then put you to the maximum. I thought you were at the maximum. Anyway, what we can do is always just build some more fishing over here. Well, let's go over here, and let's go for food. Let's go for fishing. Oh, I don't know. Fishing, that works. And then I will create another road as well. So the roads help our people move faster, so that's why I'm creating roads, as they do in many of these types of games. Let's build some more housing. Go, yeah, there, there, and there. So I will need to extend that road all the way out then, like that. There. So yeah, we definitely have that. But we now have the school. We don't have enough teachers. Let's go for teachers then. Do we want to increase productivity? Do we want to increase the handling of tools so that way their tools don't break as easily? Handling of clothing or badges? So badges are kind of like specializations. I think productivity, just general productivity will be helpful. But yeah, more children are being born, that's always good. Oh, but something's wrong with their... Oh, I've lost some of their contentedness. Oh no, now it's back. And let's go like that, so we have more... Yeah. Oh, hey chief, more of a settlers lately. If our population figures continue to rise rapidly, it might lead to supply bottlenecks. You control the population growth a bit by housing more settlers in shelters, or via the forum by prohibiting the settlers from reproducing in the future. That could be useful. But at the moment, I think we're okay. I mean, we're moving our old and infertile, and we have some houses that don't even have anyone in here, so I think we'll be okay. So, market, you now have... Yeah, 9... Oh, hold on, it's still building that market, it just looks like it's almost done. But it's still missing some construction progress. The oncoming drought, I think we'll survive that. Food, we are running a bit lower. Oh, and something doesn't have... No, you need more scrap. So, let's move you. There's some scrap over here. Let's do that first, and then I'll just move it round like this, and we can collect some of that. Something else we're going to need, apart from researchers, although we will definitely need them, we will also need an expedition, which actually I probably should have done first, an expedition station. So what this does is there's interesting things that happen on the map, or interesting places I should say, that exist on the map, and we can go and try and find some of those. Well, actually we don't need to find them, we just need to explore them. So for example, wasn't there one up here? Scrap pile, no. Scrap pile, train wreck, no. Usually they're larger buildings. Tank, power pile, buildings. Oh, one of these. House ruin, no. Those aren't it either. I promise there are interesting sites. Let's go over here. There's probably one over here. Yeah, interesting location. Here we go. So send a scout from an expedition station to explore this site. So that's what we will do eventually. Oh, I've just noticed. We have gone down in our adults. We've definitely lost people. Yep, there's a dead body. Actually, I'm going to change it to make it like that. Okay, so there's currently only one dead body. Not too bad. And once one of those children level up, yep, just like that, then we now have a mortician who will then start taking people to their graves whenever that becomes a thing. So you are currently... Oh, you need some more metal. And we need logisticians. Let's go like that. And I'm actually going to move your gathering radius to this. So this is where they will get their stuff from. They'll get, for example, food from here or scrap, all of that kind of stuff. And it will then be stored here in the market. So our people then, whenever they're home, only have to walk to the market. They don't have to walk any farther. More children are being born, and we have more adults as well. Average radiation, so nobody's irradiated, or the average is not irradiated. Average health of the settlers is alright. So, community, we did also want to build a medical facility. Well, we're going to build it here. That's the gatherer's hut, but it doesn't have enough space. Well, it doesn't really need to be that close, I guess, or we can even move the herbal hut. That would be fine as well. Oh, you don't have any herbs. Let's try gather... Oh, because we're in a drought, that's why. Let's give you... So we have 3 workers. Let's give you, I think, 2 workers for right now, and we will give you 1 as well. So what these are going to do, now they're going to create expedition rations, which we'll need kind of to travel around the map. And also, the research station will be creating knowledge points we can then use for research, which will be useful. But it looks like maybe somebody else has died. This is... a couple of people have died. Yeah, because this says it's going down. Anyway, our population... We're up to about 52, I think. So yeah, we've lost 3 people. Yep, and we have 4 in total, including the one that we saw there when we first built it. So yeah, that does make sense. Oh. Now we're at 50. You look like you're doing okay. I think we're going to actually need more food. So what I'm going to do, let's put in a hunting lodge. In the hunting lodge, I guess we can put you here for right now. And then what we're going to do, let's go... There's several things around here. Let's go like that. And I want you to both hunt and capture. So we will then start capturing these animals and using them and putting them in pastures to actually create meat and get things like eggs from chickens and all of that. Oh, settlers with no protective clothes. Let's increase you so we make even more. Let's increase you for metal tools. Yep, open research. Yeah, we can't do any research, but we now have access to this research tree, which will be nice. So, you are creating more rations, that's great. 2 more workers who are unassigned. These are full, which is fine. You know what, let's... You don't have anyone to pick up at the moment, so that's fine. Let's actually max out the logistician workforce. Unhappy settlers, where are you? Let's go there. You are a child and you're unhappy. Lives in unattractive surroundings, so we might have to make our surroundings a bit more attractive as well. That will be interesting. Oh, I never gave you anyone. You know what, let's... yeah, let's not worry about that right now. Let's remove 3 from here and add all 3 there. Yeah, there'll be 480 meat from the things that are currently in that circle, so that's, what, 3 goats and 6 chickens? So I think it will try and capture... Well, it will hunt and capture. That will be good. And we'll need some farmers, or we'll need some, I think they're called ranchers. Researcher, and a food gatherer. Oh, herders. They're called herders. We need some herders as well. It should be good. Okay, so... Oh, somebody else has died. Yeah, so you... Yeah, you don't have any... You haven't captured any goats or chickens or anything yet. That's fine. You're heading out. That's looking okay. We're slowly increasing for food. We are increasing for water as well. Lots of children. Several adults are also becoming available. Oh, tailor shop. What are you missing? You are missing cloth. Well, we have lots of scrap, but it looks like... Yeah, production limit. Let's increase production limits for all of these buildings. Like that, and like that. You can keep working. But I think we're going to need some more, actually. especially if you are having issues. Um, 2-1 per season, 0.28 per season. In fact, I think we need more tailor shops now as well. Which is fine because we actually have more than enough cloth. I've had to up the production limit, which is great. Oh no, that's plastic. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. Cloth is at 0. You know what? We need more of the these recycler units. That's what we need. So let's go for recyclers. You know what? Let's just put them in a straight line like that. And then logistics, make a dirt road, and just go like that for right now. Okay, yep, you're fine. Those will all do cloth. Oh no, let's do one to do now as well. Many of our settlers are forced to move across this wasteland unprotected. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm trying to do right now. So we want to activate carbon masks. It's going to be a little bit more difficult. Anyway, tailor shop and right across like that. Like that. So all of those 3 recyclers now have some function, and we'll get some here as well. You are missing the cloth, but hopefully we are creating cloth in those new recyclers that we can then put there into the tailor shop. Yep, there's 4. And 2 more. Yep, that's 6. That's 8. So it shouldn't be too much longer before the tailor shop then is fully functional as well. So we now have 5 people without a job. You're getting somebody who's died there. But it looks like everyone else is still alive for now. So there's a drought coming again in season 24. So it's basically a day, but each day is a season equivalent. So they're called seasons in this game. Yeah, by the way, if you're interested in this game and you would like to get it yourself, there is a link in the description below to the Steam store page where you can buy this game if you would like. So we need... Oh yeah, we are now fully... And let's go for the activated carbon masks. In fact, let's actually change you to carbon masks as well. I think that would be good. And let's increase the number of people who work on a charcoal kiln, because, well, we now need that. With the amount of charcoal being used for the tailor shops and all of that, we need that. So, lots of children being born, lots of adults. Oh, several adults actually. Resources that cannot be collected. Thanks for packaging iron, scrap tools, metal tools. That's because our tool production is actually down as well. And I think that was mostly because of our metal production, to be honest. Yeah, hopefully though, we definitely need to protect the level. And the tools. There we go. That means we just got 20 mass as a reward for completing that. So on occasion you'll get missions, especially once you get past a certain number of people who live in your settlement. I think maybe it's 100, I don't know exactly, don't quote me on that. And yeah, you'll start getting missions and things. Very interesting. Also, if you build, for example, a forum, you can start getting things, or... I can go for a pub. No, I can't, because I'm not actually creating anything that would be sold at a pub. Never mind, I won't go for a pub then. But a medical facility, let's definitely go for one of you. And I'm going to place you... facility. I wanted it near the gatherer's hut. I don't know why... Or the herbal hut. You know what? Let us demolish the herbal hut. And I'm going to put you over here. So let's put the medical facility across from the cemetery. And then I'm going to put a herbal hut, which is under the resources. Yep, right there. I'm going to put you over... I don't know. Here, I think. And move your radius something like that. So these need to be closed because the medical facility will turn the herbs gathered into medicines, different shapes and descriptions. Just starting off with basic medication though. So, settlers with no tools, homeless shelters. Homeless settlers, sorry. We will need more settlers as well. They're deconstructed. You're being built. You need metal. How are we doing? Plastic. I still want that one green plastic, but it looks like we might need another one for metal. Let's put another recycler. Actually, let's put you here. And we'll make you metal? Yeah. Metal. That's, yeah. Because we need it for building, we need it for everything. Let us also say build next. Training about electric tools. Yeah, I'm trying to build it so that we can get some more tools. So with that, we have the workforce for it. We have 23 people not really doing much of anything. Let's you know what, we are increasing for food. Let us go like that. And actually, you know what, let's open the expedition window and start sending things out. So the closest expedition looks like it's going to be here. I want to send a scout there. And you know what, I need to send scouts to a lot of things. So let's just send them out like this, and we'll scout all of our locations first. And that one left. Great. So we're going to send all of our scouts out. And the scouts, I don't think, need rations. That's not something that they're desperate for. Yeah, so I think they'll be okay. And then they're going out into the world, as you can see from these lines here, and going to this interesting location, and then they'll bring back information, and then we can send an expedition. Ooh. Something is not quite right, so someone is missing something. You are missing more scrap. So we were going to move over like that. Yep, and our Forester's Lodge. Oh, we actually need more wood, so yeah, let's definitely add in more forestry jobs. 121, yep, that looks good. Great, so our first scout has returned. So this one is a cake shop. We might get... Oh, resources that could be advantageous. What is that? I think... Oh, this is medication, which of course we don't have yet. So we're not going to do that yet. However, there's another scout who came back. We could get this stuff from this fast food restaurant. You know what? Let's configure an expedition. And I want to send people who are not really doing much of any work. And they have these kinds of icons here in the upper left. So these upper icons tell you what job they're doing. For example, this one's a water carrier, and if you mouse over, as you can see, it actually does tell you the job. What I'd like to do is send those people who currently don't have a job, because I don't want to take them away from production. Let's say start expedition with these 6. And they're heading to the fast food restaurant. So those are ongoing scout missions. So they're not quite finished yet. You need metal tools. Oh, you need metal for tools. And what is this? Oh, we need wood as well. So yeah, we'll be getting that shortly. So we found something else here. It would be good to have somebody with a refiner badge, and we want metal tools for that as well. That's what these mean down here. Unfortunately, I don't have a refiner badge yet, I don't think, actually. Oh, I can't send an expedition. So you can only send out one expedition at a time as well. So at the moment, we will not be able to do anything with that. Oh, that one looks good. Combine harvester. We'll get some electronics, some metal, and some scrap if we send one there. Which all of that would be helpful. We don't have access to electronics yet, but some of the research we can do will give us access to that. So we have 14 people without, 17 people without a job. Let's actually increase the amount of research that we're doing as well, because we need to start doing, we need to start doing research. And let's also, now that we have a medical facility, we need medics as well, and they'll start creating medicine. I think everyone else has. Let's increase the number of people fishing. Let's increase the herbalists. You can never have too much medication. And you're still doing fine. Oh, target reached. So we're going to loot this fast food restaurant. So there's no options or anything. This is just a loot thing. Now let's say pack full. Yep, so we're going to take everything and we're going to loot and return. And they're going to bring it back for the return trip. Nice. But yeah, medical tools being produced. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. And yeah, it's the wood that is what's missing. So we need 2 more tools before this green line goes down, and then we'll get 28 tools as a new build, which will be perfect. Which will all be helpful because we need 23 settlers without any. Oh, we actually have tons of homeless ones. I didn't realize that number was going up so quickly. Let's go for housing. Let's go for shelter. Okay, you cannot sit there. Let's go there then. And we will put one... Oh, we won't put one there. Go there as well. I think each one holds how many? 25, so that will be 50. Probably, it'd be good to place a 3rd one. And we need to collect that scrap before we can actually build there. Okay, well, let's just do those 2 for right now. New workshop is up and running. Our engineers made an extra effort to immediately do something about shortage of tools, and we've done that. So yeah, everyone should now make their way to get tools. Go like that. You need wood and cloth for both of those. And it looks like we're still not producing enough cloth. It's very ironic. Oh, Expedition has returned home. That's great. So we've now gained all of those resources, and they will be stored somewhere. Shop, I'm missing cloth. We really need more cloth. You know what? Let's go ahead and put in more recyclers. So another great reason to do research is you will start to get refineries right here, which yeah, automatic. Well, you can replace 4 recyclers for 1 refinery. Basically, from a refinery, you can get all 4 of these. So, for example, here we've been choosing what we get, and currently we have cloth, metal, and plastic, and eventually we'll get electronics that we can claim back as well. In the future, the refinery will do all of that in 1 building. Very nice. Let's do that. I guess let's leave it at cloth for now, because everything else is positive. Charcoal kiln. And you know what, I think we need to put in another Forester's Lodge. So let's go here, Forester's Lodge, and there. And you, I'm going to have you move your circle up there, I think. Yes. I think from now on we should start expanding down this way a little bit, if we can. Oh, 59 people without homes. Yeah, that's, not very good. That means these 2 shelters will not be enough. So, let's go for another shelter. I wanted to keep all of my housing kind of together, if possible. I think it will just make it a little bit easier. Let's go like that, and then do the dirt road going like that. We can build... Oh yeah, just put everyone into building for right now. They'll remove all of that stuff. Water carriers. Oh, it looks like we're running out of both food and water, so let's go like that now. And we're going to need food. So, to do that... Oh, let's go over here first. Have you... In your... You have 2 chickens and 2 goats. Actually, that is enough So what we can start doing is doing some farming. What I'd like to do first is to see how wet everything is. So this changes over time, but generally closer to water is a good place to put things like crops. Oh, and these slashes that go across the screen are currently rain clouds as well, so that helps. So I'm thinking, not bad, although that's starting to become dry. So what we can also do to not worry about this so much is put in some irrigation. Oh, you know, it's under food, even though it's water. No, no, it's under water, irrigation plants. So what it does is it takes water from, for example, a lake or whatever, and then it puts it onto your farm. So it actually irrigates your stuff. So yeah, I think in the next episode, that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to look at the food. Yeah, but I think that's going to be the end of it for this episode. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If so, please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time for another episode of Jamie Plays. Bye for now. My heartfelt thanks to Katie Rose, Mikey, and Philip Hall 1987 for supporting me on Patreon and Discord. If you'd like to support me as well, please use the links in the description below.